That's not too shabby for an old wrecked truck. It's a nice tank, huh?
I like that.
It's probably not good for open flames. Hunter almost died in the making of this video. It's a new day. We're not even in the shop today. We're outside. This here truck, I kind of got it on a trade like 2 years ago. I was just using it for parts. My boy Landon, he figured out that I acquired this truck and he has fallen in love with it and he wants to fix it. Let me show you what happened. They crashed it, hit something, looks like a guardrail or something there. That's not the bad part. This here, right down in here is the bad part. It bent the frame, pushed everything backwards. So in order to make this truck proper, we got to stretch the frame out on it. I don't have a frame rack, so we're going to use the next best thing, my rollback. It's close to a frame rack, so we'll see if we can get her to pull. I wondered if you put a chunk straight through there off the tailgate against that and then pulled on it, bit of pull. Got a lot of stuff to figure out. We're gonna get something handled. Gonna work?
Maybe.
You're gonna be amazed.
I still don't understand exactly what you're doing, but
we're gonna load it and then we'll chain it backwards, then we'll hook to this frame rail and pull on it. Capiche? May need you to hold that wheel.
I'll hold her.
Tape measuring device. 13. It's more than 2 inches.
2 inches?
Yeah. We'll pull on it and see what it does. Move?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, it's moved a bunch.
Really?
I gotta go get a hammer. I need to thing the top of that. That's about all we got on pull. It's pretty good. Probably gonna have to put some tension on it again and then put the porta power in here and push it forward as well. All at the same time. This is bend as well. I'm gonna hook onto that. That moved. That looks better, right? Pulled that part of the frame out. Still a little tweaked, but it's close enough. We were 1/4 of an inch from being back to square on the frame. We'll move that back to the hook, put some tension on it, quarter power away, and she'll go. All right, right there. It's in there. Now I just got to try to hit this. Pump that a little and I'll Alright. Then what do? Go drag the torch out. You don't see us run this very often, but when we do, it's because we need to heat stuff up and bend it. Oh. Got it, Hunter. Trying not to meld anything that's important. If you see anything that's got flames coming out of it, let a feller know, okay? Alright. So we're under tension still. Keep moving?
Yeah.
It's off.
What?
Yeah, start that thing. Watch that. Tell me if it's moving.
Right here.
Watch it right there. You're not going to die there. Moving?
Not really, not yet. Oh, there it is. Scared. You're good right here. You're not gonna die. It caught right there.
It threw the camera in the air. Oh
gosh.
It must have pulled out of the frame. Oh yeah, it tore the frame. It did go though.
It was moving. I was concentrated on it, and then oh.
Hunter almost died in the making of this video.
All right.
Got a little tension on her.
How bad did it tear the frame?
Nothing we can't just pat back in and
yeah.
weld. It's just normal frame stretching stuff. Those are the same hooks that people tie down to on a frame rack. They usually just use 3 or 4 of them. We got 1. So put all that force in one spot. We've decided we're massaging some more of the frame. I think I remember how to do this. All right, you're gonna want to not be there. That's it. It's stressing your cut. It's tracked it. It's moving. Close. That's close. Better. Yeah, we're spread to 1/2 inch. Now we just gotta bring a welder out here. Weld that gap. See if we can grind it. If you take a gander down inside there, the frame is cut. That's how much we spread it right there. So I'm gonna grind all that up. I'm gonna weld that crack. And then we'll pull the tire off. We'll make a nice little plate for it. He'll run this truck until it's dead. And it won't be because the frame broke, because it dies.
How long might that be? To be determined.
Speak of the devil, here he comes. Drag that Miller out here.
You're gonna have a ripper before you know it. How easy was it to pull it out?
Oh, it wasn't easy. It's got like a lot of tension on it currently.
Oh.
We had to cut the frame and stretch it. But it's out. We're gonna weld it back up right now and then we'll put a plate on it. Just like the old derby days of Thunder. And
that doesn't mean you derby the truck.
He'll figure it out.
I haven't decided what you're paying me for this.
Fight for it, land. It's worth it. Fight for it.
But free is not the status.
What do you got to trade? A Timberwolf and a few go-karts, or?
I don't know.
Hey, will you turn the steering wheel? That's got it. Should be able to let that off and I'll weld that thing up. Okay, I believe the frame is straight. It's welded back together. We got to put a plate on it now, but this will get it into the shop and we'll go ahead and fix it right there. But as far as today, that's as much as we're gonna get done on it. Land can start putting parts back on this thing now, so you owe me $14 million.
Okay.
All right, we got the bed off. Landon's getting the pump out of this. We'll see if it's liquid death inside of the tank or if it's decent. Here, you're wearing me out, man.
I'm sorry.
Just grab below it, pull it off.
Oh, had it. Okay, what is our options here? Tank or just a fuel pump?
Yeah.
It's looking like a.
Dang it! Ah.
Well,
We need a light and a brag, please. It's not that funny, man.
What does he get for
Oh, it smells terrible.
It's on your face.
I can feel it, but I don't want to touch it until I have a rag. I'm not touching it. Why couldn't it flip towards you?
There you go. Your face isn't bad. It's like mainly your shirt.
Oh, I can taste it where it went.
I can smell it.
We might be able to wash it out. Go ahead and pull it. 4 bolts on the side of the frame. And this one right here you pull off. We'll pull the whole tank out. We might can pressure washer it out and get it decent. No, we're gonna need a filter for it too. I'll have to look and see if I have one. And then we'll take the hoses off the throttle body,
And flush them
pump
out.
them, blow it out of there, and then maybe, just maybe. That ain't gonna work. Oh yeah, we're not. Look at that. Look down in there.
Oh wow. Yeah. Oh geez. You could. Yeah.
We're not using that tank.
New tank. cranberry
you
sauce.
can throw
right
that
there.
tank in the front of that.
Okay. Take my protector.
Yeah, keep your protector. All right, so I went down early this morning and snagged a bunch of parts for Landon's project from Alan. So you guys, Alan's been on and off on my channel a few times helping us, but he had some parts that match this truck, so I went and got them from him. It's a little sun faded, but the parts that are blue match.
What else did you get? So you got fan shroud.
We got fan shroud, inner fender, bumper, fender, hood, and pretty much piece it together on the front. All
I
together.
put your fan shroud on first.
That's what I'm doing.
Get that bottom half tucked down in there.
I just need some tools to take the old parts off.
All right, I'm out here checking on Land. He's getting things bolted up. We're gonna have to do a little massaging to get all the bolts to go in it. But I think it's gonna work. Look at that. You won't even be able to tell that it's not the right fender for it, right?
No?
Pretty dang good. All right, we are gonna finish fixing the frame on the front of this truck. We gotta drag it up on and then tug it down a little bit. We'll show you that process. Let's see if we can twist her down a little.
This brings me back to like derby days.
Oh yeah. 100% derby fix going on right here. All right. Basically, we're trying to get that fender gap to match because it didn't match before. That'll line up. I think it's pretty good.
Body lines look straight again.
They're straighter for sure. I don't know. Get some bolts. Let's see if it'll bolt up. All right, we're getting closer. Things are coming up. Look at that gap. That's not too shabby for an old wrecked truck. We pulled her down good. We got some frame welding to do under there, but first we're gonna get the core support. We got this bolt. You can see it's off a little bit. We'll pull it forward and then it's gonna go in. He's gonna loosen the core support bolt and we're gonna persuade it into place. We'll have this truck, we'll have the hood on it tonight. It's supposed to snow tonight, so we gotta get this buttoned up so it doesn't get wet in the motor area. So we'll get going. All right, Land's making some good progress. The sun's starting to go out. It's getting cold outside in the outdoor shop. We figured out we've got a bent hood hinge right here. This hood hinge is bent. So he's robbing another one. He'll put that on. Then I think the hood's gonna shut. Everything's gonna look proper. The truck that was once totaled will have new life. CarQuest let us down today. Didn't show up with my tank. Monday, well, Monday's Christmas. Tuesday, we'll put a tank in this thing and fire it up and take it for a drive. But what didn't let us down is Firestone today. So we're gonna take this, we're gonna take these wheels and tires off and put on here. Because this is my truck. I'm putting Firestones on it. Let me show you. They just got here and I'm pretty stoked with them. They got white lettering. I get to run out. Look at that. So we're putting some 31s on it. You'll recognize these as my old Toyota wheels from that truck. I'm gonna take those wheels, put those tires on it, and put them on my little two-door OBS. And then Landon will have the tires off of my OBS on his. Are you confused yet? I am. Basically, my kid is using me for a set of wheels and tires. This truck was parts, and now it's almost a good truck again. Lug nuts are slowing me down. These are not gonna fit inside those wheels, I don't think. So that might slow us down a bit. Hey, Shop Cat. What you doing? You doing some Shop Cat stuff? Yeah? Just getting fat and sassy and eating all the treats people give you? All right, go do what you do. Let's see see what we can do here. Whoa. All right, let's air this bad boy up. 31s on a 10-inch wheel can be a pain sometimes. We're gonna go like that. Gonna hook the air to it. We're gonna grab our secret recipe of starting fluid. Huh. Got him. All right, those should look pretty dang good on the old truck. We'll get the rest of them mounted up and we'll show you. All right, we're on to the last tire right here. Land's swapping these things out. I think they're gonna look pretty dang good on here. I like them. Yep, definitely trading up. Better looking rims, better looking tires.
Yeah, I still think those wheels look good.
I think they'll be fine on that thing.
Yeah.
Better than the flat ones you currently have.
And bald.
So, yeah. You guys may be wondering about his other truck that we built him. It's still good. Still runs, still drives, does all that. He just, he's looking for gas mileage. I don't know that this is gonna be better, but it's more luxurious inside. It rides better. It's gonna drive down the road pretty good. So, and he's got a little more room in it. And we haven't finished the air conditioning and all the stuff in his other truck, which if he's not driving it, it's gonna give us time to work on it. So that truck is gonna save his other truck so we can make it cool. I'm not sure I could have fit a 33 on here. I thought about it. I think 31s are as big as we're gonna get with the stock version of this truck. We'll see how long this truck runs before the transmission burns up. It's not good. It wasn't good when we first got it going. It kind of healed up for a little while and started shifting good. I think it's back.
It's starting to slip pretty good
Yeah,
now.
I think it's gonna, if he'll just drive it to school and back, it'll be fine. We'll see what he does. We're not even in the shop. We're outside today. Land, he's finishing up the truck that he so desperately needed in his life. What you got left today?
Finished getting the bumper put on, and then gotta get the bottom lights, the grill, and wheels.
Cool, I would put the grill in before the bumper because you can't do it without. Just a heads up. Ask me how I know. He's gonna get this all finished up. The fuel tank has not arrived for it yet. So we're gonna just jimmy rig a 5-gallon bucket up, put the fuel pump in it and make it start and run because we need to hear it run. And then he's got tires to go on it from off of my truck. We did a little trading. I put Firestones on, he's gonna put these on here. So things are happening. We'll have this truck running today. Things are looking good out here. Look at that. He is about to get it whipped. He's getting there. If fuel tank was here, we'd make it run, but we're gonna make it run anyway because I want to see it run. He's got to get his tires mounted on it, and we'll come out and help him get that done. Maybe we'll put an exhaust system on it real quick, and he'll have himself a cruiser truck. All right, the time has come. We're getting close. We don't have a fuel tank, but we have a 5-gallon bucket, and that's as good as a fuel tank. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna pull the fuel line off the back of the throttle body because I guarantee there is some nasty stuff in this fuel line. Land's underneath of it, putting a new fuel filter on it currently. It smells terrible, I can smell it.
Oh, yeah, that's terrible.
Then we'll put the new fuel pump down in the bucket, put some gas in it, turn it on, cycle it, let it pump all that junk out, and then we'll put it on and see if it fires and runs. So we'll do that.
That's our fuel setup. That looks immaculate. Have you been doing burnouts, Landon?
Not
Someone
recently.
did.
Wasn't me,
Someone
though.
did. This is all temporarily permanent. I mean, 5 gallons should be enough for him.
Is that
Just
zip
kidding.
tie gonna hold?
Yeah, we're just gonna put a little gas in it. So we still have to pull it on the hoist and weld the frame patch on the front from our frame straightening because I don't want my kid to die going down the road. So we'll get that done, but it needs to run and drive, and we probably shouldn't have an open tank of fuel when we do that. But we're gonna see if it even runs to see if we need to waste any more time on it. It's a nice tank, huh?
I like that.
It's probably not good for open flames, but I just need you to turn the key on so the fuel pump runs. Fuel pump's not running. There it's going. Oh, that's gross stuff. Okay, shut it off. All right. That is cleaned out. We'll plumb everything back together. What is the clunking?
Back in the 90s, you know, things were different.
Where did my pry bar go that I just barely
Right here.
had?
I moved it.
Oh,
This grill
they're terrible.
looks good.
Not as good as the Dakota's girl.
How do you get an emblem?
Where
though,
did the
for
wrench
it?
go, Lan?
It's all back here on the.
Do the lights work?
Yeah, the lights work.
The LEDs?
What's the odds these injectors are not stuck completely shut?
20%.
20. That's better than I'm giving it. All right, turn it on.
It's a turbo's trying to turn.
That has no injector spray. Crank it. No injector spray. Let me see that wrench. Turn it off. Yeah, that's nothing. Crank it again. Ha-ha! They work.
Seems good.
Pressure is good. It's above 40. Like a lot.
Is it like 60?
Got oil pressure?
Yep.
Is it like 65, 70?
That's good. Is it full of water? Antifreeze? Let's go off then. What do you? I thought you put this all together.
I did, but I forgot that.
Maybe you ought to go get some antifreeze and put in there.
Minor detail.
Minor details. Yeah, we're gonna have to figure out that clunking. That's pretty annoying.
Dang.
I guess he's driving it. The stereo will be up so loud you won't even be able to hear that. This is encouraging. Fired right up. Sounds good. I'm pretty optimistic about that. Let's see. It's gonna need some. Go in and grab us a thing of power steering fluid, Jace. All right, Jace, put your foot on the brake. Need you to put it in gear. I want to see it drop in gear. Oh, cool. Go reverse. Oh yeah, drops right in. So that's a bonus. Charging.
There's not a charger.
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
it is.
charging right there where the temp hasn't come up yet, but the tack works. I'm excited. Brights? Oh yeah. Signal lights? Oh yeah, that works. The other one? Oh yeah. Look at that, you about got yourself a truck, Lan.
I know.
We'll get it over here and get some tires put on it. All the horn works. Put some tires on it and then wait for a fuel tank and she'll be done. Look at that. She moves under her own power. But are the tires straight? That's the next question. After we did all that frame straightening and stuff, they're not bad. Looks pretty good. Cool. I'd say let's cut a piece of plate. All right, we're continuing. What do you got, Lan?
I am putting the new wheels and tires on it.
Oh yeah, those already look better. We're not gonna get the fuel tank all in it this episode because we just have ran out of time. But we are gonna get the frame patched up where we did that. Sean, he's currently building a plate. We'll weld it in there and set all the tires on it, set it on the ground, and basically she'll be ready to go when the tank gets here. So look at that.
Closer.
That's custom adjusted. We can weld that. I'm optimistically okay with that. I'll get a grinder and buff that up a little bit and make it stay.
How's it coming?
What do you think?
Looks like she's patched.
Get in there. I got a little more welding to do, and then yeah, she's done. All right, she's patched. she's welded up. You just watch me weld her in there. It's good. This thing, we didn't use quarter, we used 1/8 because if he ever does crash it, I want it to bend there again, not squish him. So we didn't go overboard, but this frame will hold. She's good to go. We can bolt tires on it, and we're done with this thing.
This is it. The final tire is going on.
Final tire. It's gonna look pretty good. I'm a fan. Ow! I think I just broke my leg. Ouch! I just hit that thing. It hurt. Yeah, I'm digging it. As soon as the fuel tank shows, we'll get the bed on it. But for today, that's all we're gonna get done on this thing. So thanks for watching.